Johnny Depp is an actor known for his portrayal of eccentric characters in films like Sleepy Hollow, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Since his debut in 1984, Depp has been pretty prominent as an actor in Hollywood, starring in more than 85 movies during his career. Depp has surely made a name for himself and a huge amount of wealth for himself too. Johnny Depp has formed a solid bond with moviegoers, spanning multiple generations due to his ability to absorb himself into an assortment of dynamic characters. The talented actor's real-life story is filled with equally surprising twists and turns, at par with the plots of some of the movies he's starred in throughout his career. From living in his friend's car to an extravagant $2 million a month lifestyle, and being one of the biggest stars of Hollywood. Today we're going to take a look at the amazing life of Johnny Depp. Considered one of the most successful actors of all time in terms of box office draw and recognition, during his early years, Depp had musical aspirations. However, it wasn't long before he discovered the allure of the big screen. The versatile actor emerged from his teen idol days to find success in a string of box office hits. His unique ability to bring characters to life has included high-profile collaborations with top directors and a lucrative relationship with the Disney team in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. While he has established a solid reputation for knowing what moviegoers want, Depp has also a penchant for choosing projects based on the more challenge of the role rather than the potential for box office success. He's managed to find the right balance between choosing roles for the love of becoming absorbed into a character's world to reprising familiar roles with renewed enthusiasm. With so much fame has come a lot of success. Depp's now worth more than $200 million, and he doesn't mind showing that off either. Depp's been known to have a very high lifestyle, even by Hollywood standards. He's famous for spending $2 million a month on expensive wine and traveling, but it wasn't always like that for Depp, as he had a pretty harsh childhood, and he had to work his way up, and even when he was rich and famous, he had to go through a lot of challenges and controversies, which cost him hundreds of millions of dollars. Early years. Johnny Depp came into the world on June 9, 1963 as John Christopher Depp II. He was born in Owensboro, Kentucky in the United States. His father, John Christopher Depp Sr., was a city engineer, and his mother, Betty Sue, was a waitress in small coffee shops. Depp and his family moved frequently to accommodate his father's job, finally landing in Miramar, Florida, when Depp was 7 years old. The family lived in a motel for nearly a year, until his father found a job. Depp hated his new home, and by the age of 12 he began smoking, experimenting with drugs, and engaging in self-harm due to stress and family problems. In 1978, when Depp was 15, his parents got divorced, and this split caused a rift between Depp and his father. At 16, Depp dropped out of high school and joined a garage band called The Kids. Depp always had a liking for music and wanted to be a musician. The group became a little successful, but they barely made ends meet. Depp lived for months in a friend's 67 Chevy Impala. Career. In 1983, at the age of 20, Depp met and married 25-year-old makeup artist Lori Allison. That same year, the couple moved to LA with Depp's band in the hopes of striking it big. Still living on a shoestring budget, Depp and his bandmates supported themselves by selling pens for a telemarketing firm. A year later, Depp fell into acting when his wife introduced him to her ex-boyfriend, actor Nicolas Cage. Cage saw potential in Depp and introduced a hopeless musician to a Hollywood agent. After several small roles as an extra, Depp landed his first legitimate movie role in the horror film Nightmare on Elm Street. After his split with Allison, Depp struck up a relationship with actress Cheryl Fenn. They were briefly engaged, but split shortly after. After their breakup, Depp then met and proposed to actress Jennifer Grey. Their romance was also short-lived. In 1990, Depp starred Cry Baby 1990, which became a cult hit and succeeded in changing his image. That same year, he received an opportunity to exhibit his versatility as an actor in the titular role of Tim Burton's fantasy film, Edward Scissorhands. The movie not only established Depp as an A-list actor, but also grossed more than $54 million at the box office. Following the film's success, Depp carved a niche for himself as a serious, somewhat dark, idiosyncratic performer, consistently selecting roles that surprised critics and audiences alike. Depp continued to flourish, gaining critical acclaim and increasing popularity for his work. Several of his most notable movies included Benny and June, which earned him a Golden Globe nod, and Gilbert in What's Eating Gilbert Grape in the same year. Other notable films in the late 90s included Don Juan DeMarco, 1955, and Donnie Brasco, 1997. A couple of years later, Depp got to play the role of Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, the role he is now most known for. It won him an Oscar nomination, and the movie turned into a franchise of 5 movies, bringing in $4.6 billion over the years. The franchise paid around $300 million for the 5 movies too. Depp had solidified his position in the all-time greats in the late 2000s, taking his net worth to around $700 million. Controversies. Depp has had a lot of girlfriends over the years. Back in the late 90s, Johnny met French actress, singer and model Vanessa Paradis, whom he married and had his first child with in the same year. Before splitting in 2012, they had more children. Depp started dating Amber Heard the same year. The couple got engaged on Christmas Eve in 2013 and tied the knot in February 2015. Heard filed for divorce in May 2016, and shortly afterward, she also filed a restraining order alleging that Depp had been verbally and physically abusive. The two reached a settlement that August, and the divorce was finalized in January 2017. However, after Heard penned an op-ed in December 2018 that described her experiences with domestic violence, Depp filed a $50 million defamation lawsuit against his ex-wife a few months later. In October 2017, Depp filed a $25 million lawsuit against his former business managers, claiming they mismanaged $650 million of his earnings from the previous 2 decades. Yes, the actor actually wasted away $650 million from his total earnings, which lowered his net worth to around $200 million, which isn't bad either. A lot more drama went on with Amber, which resulted in the actor getting fewer roles in movies. Estates. Johnny Depp has always been a fan of real estate. Depp owns a handful of homes on the same cul-de-sac in Los Angeles' Hollywood Hills. There are 5 houses in total, and he wanted the 6th too, and connect all through a tunnel, but couldn't because of a neighbor who couldn't sell. Rich people really have the most eccentric ideas, right? He also has a few apartments too. About 10 years ago, Depp acquired 5 penthouse apartments atop DTLA's Lux Eastern Columbia building for about $7 million. Instead of converting them into one huge penthouse, Depp liked them as they were. He sold 2, but 3 still remain. Depp's also got an estate in France, but it really isn't a house. It's actually a full compound. The 37-acre spread has 4,300 square foot of main house, with 5 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. It's valued at $13.5 million. The actor's also got an estate in the Bahamas. It is the Little Halls Pond Cay, which is literally a piece of paradise. Depp bought the solar-powered 45-acre island for $3.6 million in 2004. Little Halls Pond Cay has assorted residences and 5 other beaches. Cars. Johnny Depp often rides in a Rolls-Royce Wraith, which is a reflection of his dynamic appeal and exquisite charm. The luxurious SUV is powered by a 6.6-liter V12 engine, which enables a 60 mph speed in 4.4 seconds and costs around $330,000. The Pirates of the Caribbean star's Bad Boy has a powerful engine that enables a 60 mph speed in 4.5 seconds. The 2015 base model can not only have a top speed of 162 mph, but also has features like 8-speed automatic transmission, 16-way adjustable seats, an adaptive dynamic system that monitors vehicle movements, and a 4-corner air suspension. This model is roughly thought to retail for around $54,000. Johnny Depp is an automobile lover and owns the 1959 Corvette, which is tailor-made for motor racing. Reportedly, that car was a gift from producer Graham King. He gifted the actor the vintage car as a token of appreciation for his performance in The Rum Diary. The vintage luxury car has a top speed of 128 mph. It was one of the talking points apart from the film and the cast. Last but not least, almost every celebrity loves Porsche, especially the Targa or Cabrio version of Lufthansa Porsche. Depp owns the 911 Series 963 of the late 80s. $2 million a month lifestyle. It is commonly known that Depp wasted away $650 million over the last 2 decades. How did he do it? By spending $2 million per month, sometimes even more. Depp reportedly refused to travel any other way apart from in his private jet, a Gulfstream GV that cost him $200,000 every single month. He also used to own a 150-foot luxury yacht, Amphitrite, which cost him $50 million and $350,000 monthly for maintenance and upkeep. He reportedly sold it to J.K. Rowling in 2016. Depp also employs 40 full-time employees around the world, including personal security for him and his family, 24 hours a day. His chefs, security, drivers, and house staff cost him $300,000 a month. Depp also has a very rich taste in food and drinks. His various battles with alcohol have been documented in the past, but Depp still has a taste for fine wines. He apparently flies various wines from all over the world to his home for personal consumption, costing around $30,000 each. Depp is clearly one of the most stylish men in the world, but it came at a cost. His world-class jewelry and clothes have supposedly cost him millions over the years. In his most bizarre expenses, Depp spent $3 million of his personal money fulfilling his friend Hunter S. Thompson's wishes of having his ashes blasted across Aspen using a specifically made cannon. Depp sure loves living the high life. That's it for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let us know your favorite Johnny Depp movie in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.